So yes, we had the cabinets done about 12 months ago now. Really happy with the end result. We originally had some cabinetry put in by the builder who refurbished the property, and it was installed really badly. So we ended up going to Bespoke Carpentry London to replace it, to get something that we were really happy with. As you can see, it looks wicked. We love the fact that we were able to choose our own paint colours, which was a big deal for us because some of the other companies that we looked at used like a pre-coloured board, and that wasn't the vibe. And then worked with an external electrician to put the LED lights in there, and then obviously we used the same company that we did our kitchen worktops with to put the stone on top of it. And yeah, the result is amazing. Like, they go really well with the fireplace. The Kelvin of the LEDs matches the tone of the lights through the house, and they look absolutely wicked. One of the things that we really liked about working with the company was that the guys on site are just professional, clean, tidy, and like really motivated to problem solve. So we had these pieces of 45-degree LED profile to go into the units. That would have been visible if you were sitting on the sofa. So the guys on site came up with this idea to put these pieces of trim on the front of the shelves that drop down, I mean, something very bespoke, like 11 millimeters or something crazy like that, to actually obscure the LED profile, so that we get the wash of light onto the stuff that my wife puts up on there, without actually the LEDs being visible when you're sitting on the sofa, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you're paying for a bespoke service, you want a bespoke service. Yeah, we found the team to be really helpful. We originally spoke to Maria in the kind of initial consultation. Garrett came out to measure things. He actually made 2 visits. Because there was, I had a question about one of the measurements, and he just came back to site to fix it. The guys on site, Laos, David, Magic, were all great. And then, you know, it is a bespoke service, and there's a lot of timber and there's a lot of joins in there. And some of them, when I questioned whether they were, you know, literally perfect or not, the guys came back to site to make them perfect, because, you know, you're paying for a bespoke service, and that's exactly what you get. Yeah, I think they're motivated to problem solve, and that was such a huge deal for us, because when you're working with a house that was built in 1890, and all of the walls, and I do mean all of the walls, are shaped like bananas, they have to sort of compromise and make changes in the immediacy of doing the work. And, you know, they came to us with a solution rather than sort of complaining about a problem. And yeah, we're really happy with the end result.